This is more than just a sweet video of a baby monkey. For brand leaders or anyone fascinated by the subtle art of marketing, it is also a powerful real-world example of compassionate connection and modern brand building in an age of cynicism. You're looking at Punch, a baby macaque in Japan who, in his first days of life, faced a lonely and uncertain future that was spiraling towards tragedy. The answer to his primal distress wasn't another monkey or some high-tech zoological innovation, it was a $20 plush toy from IKEA. So how did this viral story, born from a moment of profound sorrow, become a masterclass in sympathy, empathy, authenticity, and corporate integrity? Let's explore the deliberate and quiet choices that turned a moment of sadness into a defining story of what it means to build a brand that people don't just buy from, but truly believe in. Our story begins in July of 2025 at the Ichikawa City Zoo in Japan. In the intricate social world of Japanese macaques, also known as snow monkeys, a baby named Punch was born. These primates live in complex, multi-generational troops governed by strict hierarchies and deep-seated social rituals. Family bonds are everything, and a mother's role is the anchor of their entire world. But soon after Punch's birth, zookeepers realized something was deeply wrong. His mother, a first-time parent, was exhibiting behaviors of confusion and anxiety, ultimately rejecting him. In the unforgiving world of primates, maternal rejection is often a death sentence. Without his mother's care, Punch was missing essential food, critical warmth, and the vital physical contact that baby monkeys need in order to survive and develop both physically and psychologically. Several factors can lead to this heartbreaking scenario, from the inexperience and stress of a new mother to environmental pressures like a sudden, intense heat wave, which occurred around the time of Punch's birth. This rejection posed a significant and immediate challenge for the zookeepers. They could provide him with nourishment through a bottle and keep him warm in an incubator, but they couldn't simulate the constant clinging comfort of a mother. Baby macaques have a powerful biological instinct to grip onto their mother's fur, and it's not just about comfort, it's a developmental necessity that builds their strength, motor skills, and a sense of security. The keepers tried soft blankets, rolled up towels, and other items, but nothing satisfied this primal need. Punch remained distressed, his tiny body trembling in desperate need of a connection that no human could adequately or permanently offer. He needed a surrogate, a stand-in mother who could be there for him around the clock. Their increasingly desperate search led them to a very unexpected place, the local IKEA. The zookeeper's choice of the IKEA Djungelskog orangutan plush was an act of incredible thoughtfulness, a perfect blend of intuition and luck. Djungelskog, which simply means jungle forest in Swedish, wasn't just a random toy grabbed off a shelf. It turned out to be the perfect candidate for the job. Its design seemed almost tailor-made for a baby macaque in crisis. The toy's soft, shaggy fur successfully mimicked the texture of a mother macaque's coat, giving Punch the specific tactile feeling that he craved. Its limbs were long, floppy, and flexible, perfect for his tiny hands and feet to practice their crucial gripping and climbing instincts. The toy was large enough to provide a sense of security, but light enough for a tiny monkey to handle. For about $20, the zoo had found its surrogate mother. The moment Punch was introduced to the plush toy, his entire world shifted. He clung to it with a desperate strength that spoke volumes about his loneliness. This plush orangutan, which fans online would lovingly nickname Oromama, became his constant companion, his anchor in a confusing world. The zookeepers had resolved his immediate crisis, but in doing so, they had accidentally created a deeply moving and universally understood visual. Videos of the tiny, fragile monkey clinging to his inanimate, oversized mother started to appear on the zoo's social media, and from there, the story went global. The image of Punch and his Oromama was a powerful combination of heartache and hope that connected with millions on a visceral level. It was a universal story of loneliness, the search for comfort in a cold world, and the instinct to survive against the odds. On platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and X, clips of Punch holding onto his plush mong gathered tens of millions of views. The hashtag #KeepGoingPunch trended worldwide as people from all walks of life began to root for him. Fan art began to appear celebrating Little Monkey and his steadfast plush guardian. The world was utterly captivated. Punch was no longer just an abandoned monkey in a zoo. He was a global symbol of resilience. As Punch's story spread like wildfire across the internet, IKEA found itself at a critical crossroads. An organic, emotionally charged moment like this is the holy grail of marketing, a priceless, unearned endorsement. However, it's also a minefield. One wrong move, one hint of corporate opportunism, or cringeworthy advertising could shatter the story's beautiful authenticity and spark a massive backlash. Many brands might have stumbled, rushing to capitalize on the moment with a splashy campaign, a limited edition Punch plush, or a self-congratulatory press release. But IKEA's approach is what makes the story so remarkable. Their response started not with a marketing meeting, but with a simple, profoundly human gesture. The president of IKEA Japan personally visited the Ichikawa City Zoo, bringing dozens of new Jungle's Cog plush toys to show the company's quiet, unconditional support for the zoo's work. It wasn't a press conference or a sales event. It was a quiet act of kindness, a gesture of goodwill that honored the spirit of the story. By choosing not to turn the moment into a loud advertisement, IKEA followed the focus to remain on the story's emotional core: compassion and care. From there, IKEA's marketing teams gently amplified the story's universal theme, not the product itself. They didn't try to take over Punch's narrative. They celebrated the feeling of belonging that it represented, which perfectly aligns with their own brand of identity of providing comfort and improving daily life. A social media post from one IKEA branch showed a toy monkey hugging the Jungle's Cog plush with a simple, elegant caption, "Sometimes family is who we find along the way." The message was perfectly tuned. It was emotionally resonant and deeply on brand, but it honored the story without exploiting Punch's fragile situation. The impact on the brand was immense and overwhelmingly positive. The Jungle's Cog orangutan plush sold out in Japan, the United States, and South Korea, not because of a sales push, but because people wanted to own a piece of the story. IKEA's thoughtful response demonstrated that in our crowded, noisy digital world, the most valuable currency isn't attention, it's trust. Instead of trying to capitalize on a viral moment, they reinforced the very idea of comfort and home that their product provided. They didn't force the connection, they reacted to it with genuine empathy. By putting authenticity first, they earned incredible goodwill and saw their sales climb as a natural result. While the world was falling in love with Punch and his plush mother, his zookeepers were focused on a much bigger, much more difficult goal: reintegrating him with his own kind. The IKEA toy was an amazing, life-saving temporary solution, but it couldn't be his future. For a profoundly social animal like a Japanese macaque, belonging to the troop is everything. It's where they learn to forage, to communicate, to navigate complex social politics, and to find a mate. But this process of reintroduction can be incredibly challenging and even dangerous. A troop may view an outsider as a threat and react with aggression. The first attempts at reintroduction were difficult and heartbreaking to watch. The older, dominant macaques would swat at him away or ignore him completely, treating him like an unwelcome stranger. The other young monkeys, following the adult's lead, kept their distance. Videos of these failed attempts were tough to see, with a dejected Punch often retreating to the only comfort he knew: his plush orangutan. But the little monkey who had captured the world's imagination was nothing if not resilient. His caretakers praised his remarkable mental strength. When he was pushed away, he would recover from the rejection and cautiously try again, slowly and painstakingly learning the troop's unwritten social rules through observation and persistence. Then, by February of 2026, the breakthrough everyone had hoped for finally occurred. A fellow macaque was seen grooming Punch, a fundamental sign of trust and inclusion in primate society. Grooming is a crucial social currency. It's not just about cleanliness, but about reducing stress, resolving conflicts, and cementing the powerful bonds that hold the troop together. It was the ultimate gesture of acceptance. Soon after, he was spotted playing with other young monkeys and even being held by an unrelated adult female. Against all odds, he had earned his place. He was no longer an outsider. He was finally part of the family. Even after finding his place within the troop, the zookeepers noticed that Punch still occasionally kept the plush toy nearby, a quiet, poignant reminder of the surrogate who helped him find his way home. Looking back, the story of Punch is clearly much more than just another viral video. It offers a few powerful insights for anyone trying to navigate our modern world. First, in a world saturated with noise, manufactured hype, and relentless advertising, quiet support and genuine kindness can often speak the loudest. A brand's values, like a person's character, are demonstrated through actions, not just slogans. Second, the most resonant and enduring stories are those that tap into universal human truths. Our deep-seated need for comfort, our empathy for the lonely, and our joy in seeing resilience triumph, these are the things that truly connect us. Genuine connection is your greatest asset. And third, true value is built on authenticity, not exclusivity. Sincere, honest storytelling is the ultimate currency in a world that craves it. The story of Punch joins other powerful narratives of survival, like that of Mu Deng, the pygmy hippo whose playful, clumsy antics in a Thai zoo also became an internet phenomenon. These accounts have a unique ability to unite us, cutting through cultural and political divides. They are stories about the universal need for belonging, whether that belonging comes from a family of macaques or the silent, unwavering comfort of a plush orangutan from IKEA. Punch's journey is a testament to his own resilient spirit, the zookeeper's creative compassion, and to the simple, profound idea that sometimes all we really need is something to hold on to. What part of Punch's story connected with you the most? Was it the zookeeper's creative problem solving, IKEA's respect for his fonts, or his eventual acceptance via truth? Share your thoughts down in the comments below. And if this story gave you a new perspective on connection and branding, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the events shaping our world.
For more trending brand news, subscribe to our channel and visit designrush.com.